Hi all, this is Darshan, the future CEO and founder of FreeTrade. Today I am going to tell my experience of Singapore. In this Singapore I have spent 5 days and 4 nights. In this we have enjoyed lot of things and we learned more business models, leadership qualities and business ideas and how the business should want to be work in Singapore. All this I should going to explain in this video, and I will start with the first day of 23rd September. In the early morning we have landed in Singapore. In the same day we morning 10:30 we have went out for Singapore city tour. In the Singapore city tour we have visited lot of places. We have roamed all the places in Singapore, around the Singapore. The guide has given a more insightful points to us how Singapore has been developed from the slum place to there now of the biggest place of it is a financial capital of world. So we visited a lot of the place. In first place we have visited for a Singapore flyer. It is one of the joint wheel. In this wheel we have, if we went for the top of the wheel, we can see for three countries. The three countries are Singapore, Malaysia and Indonesia. It's an amazing place we have seen, because there is one of the business model I saw in this. It is a bigger, and most of the tourists are then visited there in the place. The place has been easily accessible to every persons. We can see the flyer in around wherever we can see from Singapore. It is attractable. Then we went for the Marina Bay. In the Marina Bay we have visited for a to visit all the shops. In the shops, and there is one of the business strategies they have kept it. They even any normal persons cannot explain the to without any tourist guidance, because the tourist guide is a very important thing. Without tourist guide, they can, if any of the normal peoples can explain the tourist their story, they can be easily findable, they can be noticed. So there is one of the few strategies, like, because they should want to be empower their people, then they want to increase their economy, then their people should want to be empowered. So they kept it as it's a strict rules. So this rule is also be about one of the business for them. And there is many stalls. The stalls are kept it is in a very attractive manner to attract the tourists easily. It's a first time I have visited, so it's an amazing time. And then we went for one of the stall. In the stall, what we have learned in 3 days of Raila, all this we can see in that one shop, because they attract the customers by their mouth. Because while getting inside the stall itself, they warmly welcomed us, and they have explained their products. It is an Singapore's original, and all the things. Their price tags has been a different to attract the peoples to get more products. This kind of the things is a new thing I have learned. It's in my 100% opinion. I still, this is my new thing. I learned this thing after visiting the stalls. I learned theoretically in Raila 3 days, but I haven't seen it practically. So while I am seeing it practically, it's obviously it's one of my first experience. I got the things. Then we were in the same day we went for a Singapore Discovery Center. In the Discovery Center, we saw most of the how the Singapore has been developed this much. What are the stories behind the Singapore for developing this? Because in the starting stages they are in under the British, Japanese, Portuguese, Dutch, all the persons. Then they fought back and they came with, they added with Malaysia. Then few of inconvenience they have separated and they have ruled them. They separately ruled them. Then they have developed their what the resource they have. They used their resources correctly and very good manner. Then they have learned they have developed their country this much bigger. So this all the one of the few things. because we should want to use our resources. What the resources we have, we should want to use the resources properly, then our business can be easily be go for upper way. On the same day at the night, we went for a Mustafa Center for first day. I heard more things about Mustafa Center surround my Raila friends. But while seeing there is one of the biggest mall in there, one of biggest shopping mall they have seen. All the brands, all the products are be in their places, and they have separated all the products in separate manner, separate departments they kept. There is, I've met one staff in the place. He is a Shanmugam. He explained more things, he given me as a more things about Mustafa Center, how the Mustafa Center went for this bigger, how Mustafa done this business into a very big thing, because they started as a normal hotel, then they became a big mall in Singapore. It is in a center of the Singapore. So it's an easily accessible. It's a 24 hours mall. These are the things we learn newly, and he explained politely to us. That's the very good learning. After I reached to India, till now also he is giving an updates about their center, about the business opportunities in Singapore. They have all the things they has, he is giving to me. Now also he is chatting with me. So it's a good thing I got a one of the network of in Singapore in the Mustafa Center. Then we in the same day we went for the science center. In the science center I have noticed one thing. We have learned most of the science in a back of every product. But in this thing I learned one of the small big business strategy is a thing. While we entering, there is no shops at all. There is a ticket. While using ticket you can go for any activities in Singapore. Then if you visiting all the places in the center, while you coming outside there is a shop based on the center you have visited. Then you can easily attract what are the things you have attracted inside, the all the things it should be in a shop. Then while coming outside of the center you can easily attractable and buy the things. So I have noticed in lot of place, Garden by the Bay. Next I visited for the botanical garden, and science center, URA, urban development authority. In all the places I saw there is in a shop while you coming outside of the places. So it is one of the small business strategies they are doing. These are the things we should want to learn the things. In I saw the in URA center there is a sustainability development, because it's a very close to me, because I am also doing the brand as a rethread. It is also a sustainable based business. In these things we can easily learn how the sustainability is important to the world, not for India, not for Singapore. It's really help needed for the world, because in Malaysia also they said about the sustainability, in URA center also they said about the sustainability. These the things we should want to improve in the world. Then the all the things I is the necessary things. I got more knowledge in sustainability in URA center. These are the new things I learned more, because the movement of sustainability is rapidly increasing. Then my product is also, I believe my product is also go for one of the best benchmark what I have kept at, I think. Then third day we went for Malaysia. In this Malaysia I learned more about hemodialysis center. We visited for hemodialysis center. It's an running by the Rotary clubs of Kulaya. In this we have learned the more things based on the hemodialysis and the leadership qualities. With us Mukund sir has been came. He is a very inspiring person, a non-inspiring person at all. He given a more knowledge to us. I really thank him to giving a such insightful knowledges to us, because I learnt more about leaderships based on his knowledge. I got one of opportunity. He said I will give one opportunity in joining in a Rotary clubs of Osur. So it's a greatly thankable to him. And in the next we have we went for a Rotary Clubs of Singapore. In this, they all the Rotractors has given as a very insightful knowledges based on the business things. In this thing I have learned more things, how what are the laws, what are the taxes are there in Singapore to run the business. It's time to thank for Jack sir to giving in a such insightful knowledge. And the SP learning they given the staff given has an how the interview should want to be take, how what the mindset you should want to be there. It is also very thankful to him. And the last and we met a Jun Fang is an vice president of Singapore Rotract. He is collaborated with me for doing one of my AI project with him. And we talked more about our projects. It's a very good network I built in this place. um, he given more insightful for developing a project in AI. It is my one of the future project I am going to do. This all the networks I got, I it's a very thankful all the Rotrax of Virudhunagar to giving my opportunity to in Singapore. Thanks to Jayaraman sir, thanks for Goswami Anachi sir, and thanks for Muthu Anachi sir, thanks for Hamad bro to guiding us in all the places. Thank you for all my staffs. Thank you for my Raila staffs, Kumareshan sir, all my Raila friends to giving an insightful knowledges and sharing insightful knowledges around us. My all Singapore mates is a very amazing day. We have enjoyed. Thank you.